Hello lovely friends and family, welcome back to my channel. This is Obapa Afrakume's kitchen. So today I bring away how I make my chicken and vegetable sauce and also how I make my coconut rice. So this dish is so tasty and it's so quick. Trust me, this doesn't take about an hour at all to make this. This is so delicious and you cannot resist the taste. This is something very special that you can make for your friends and family to really enjoy. So if you want to try this recipe, let's get into the ingredients and let me show you how I make my chicken and vegetable sauce with my coconut rice. This is so amazing and you will love this recipe. Let's get into the ingredients. So for my ingredients, I use some chicken thigh fillets. I'm using some onions. I'm using some carrots as well. I've got my long green beans, this is my broccoli, and then with my sauces I'll be using some oyster sauce. I've got my dark soya sauce as well, and this is my Maggi shrimp tablets cube. I'll be using 2 for this recipe. I've got my basil. I'm using my chicken seasoning, and I've got another chicken seasoning which I got from Sainsbury's. I've got my thyme. I've got some salt to taste. This is my cornstarch flour, and I will be using some sunflower cooking oil for this recipe. I've got my garlic and ginger for this recipe as well. So this is my coconut milk for my coconut rice, and you can get this coconut milk from every African shop. So I'll be using some long green rice for this recipe, but you can choose to use any rice of your choice. So this is a very simple ingredient, and trust me, you can get this from any other shop of your choice. So I'm just going to go ahead to start my coconut milk rice. I've got my oil, which I've just put in my saucepan. So just go ahead and add your onions, your diced onions, into your cooking oil. So you can choose to use any cooking oil of your choice as well, but I am using sunflower cooking oil today. So I'm just going to leave this for about 3 minutes just to intensify this oil to give me that pleasant smell that I'm looking for. I'm just going ahead to add my rice right now. So just give this a stir and leave this for about 5 minutes just to make sure that it is really crispy and it's fried a bit in the oil. You know what I mean. So just leave this for about 5 minutes. So once that is done after 5 minutes, I'm just going to go ahead to add 1 Maggi shrimp cube tablet to my rice, adding some salt to taste. You need to be careful at this stage because too much of the spice and the salt can make it a bit more salty. Remember, we're going to add our coconut milk to this delicious rice, so just be careful with your spices. I'm just going to go ahead to add the 1 thing of coconut milk into my fried rice. So that is my coconut milk in my rice, and it's looking so creamy and so delicious already. I can't wait for this to get done for me to dig into this. So just give this a stir for about 5 minutes just to make sure that it is really mixed thoroughly before I add some water to this rice. So the next is adding some water to that, and just look at the creamy surface of this rice. Oh my god, this is going to taste so good. You need to try this recipe and let me know how you did on this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and also please share my videos to show how much you love Obapa Afrakuma. So I've just covered this. I'm going to give it some 10 minutes. This is how it's done at the moment. It's just semi-cooked, not really done. So I'm just going to leave this for about 10 minutes more, and then we will have our end result of our coconut milk. This is looking all good and it smells so delicious. So this is how my coconut rice is looking right now. I'm just going to go ahead to make my chicken with vegetable sauce so that I can dig into this. So I'm just adding my spices to my chicken thigh fillets. So I've added my chicken seasoning, my basil, I'll be adding some thyme, and I use just 1 teaspoon of each spices to this chicken. So I've just added that, and I'm going to use my fresh garlic and ginger as well for this recipe. So I'm going to grate this garlic and ginger into this chicken, and you know what, these flavors are just so amazing and it tastes so delicious. But if you've got just an already made garlic and ginger, you can use that as well. So just go ahead, add all your spices to your chicken, give it a mix, and it's ready to be started. So I've just added some oil to my sunflower oil, just a little bit to the chicken, give it a mix. There you go, it's looking all good already. So I'm just going to give it a mix, and then we will start to fry this to start our chicken and vegetable sauce. So this is ready to be fried. So I'm just going to get my saucepan, add just a little bit of sunflower cooking oil into that, and then I'm just going ahead to add my chicken into this little bit of sunflower oil, and it's smelling all good already, and I can't wait to have this chicken and vegetable sauce with my coconut rice. It's looking all good, and I just love the smell in my kitchen at the moment. So I'm just going to leave this for about 10 minutes to make sure this is properly fried, and then we will go on with our vegetable sauce. So after 10 minutes, this is how my chicken fillet thighs is looking like, and it is just nearly done. So I'm just going to take this out of my oil, and there you go, it's looking all golden brown and perfect, and it looks well cooked and done. So I'm just going to go ahead to prep my vegetables to make our sauce. So that is my broccoli. Just put everything in one bowl, and then I'm just going to add some hot water to this and add some salt just to make sure that it's a bit parboiled before I go ahead with my sauce. So go ahead and add your boiled water. Just make sure the vegetables are immersed in this boiled water properly. And then I'm just adding my salt to this, just to clean it properly, and then also make sure that it's just semi-cooked as well before we start our sauce. So once that is done, I'm just going to drain my water from my vegetables and then set it aside. So the next is just us going to start our vegetable and chicken sauce. So in the same saucepan that I've used to fry, I'm just going ahead to add my onions, and then the next I'll be adding my vegetables to my onions. So give this a stir for just about 3 seconds, because we don't really want it to be soggy. I want my vegetables to be crunchy. So I'm just adding my vegetables. Just give this a stir. And leave it for just about 5 minutes. So I'll be just making this sauce, which is going to thicken my chicken and vegetable sauce. So that's my dark soya sauce and my oyster sauce in there. I've just added some water just to make it a bit more lighter, and that's my cornstarch flour. Just give it a mix. Make sure it is mixed thoroughly so that it doesn't become lumps in it. So just stir it beautifully, and then the next is to just add my chicken into my vegetables. Just look at that. It's looking all delicious and all good at the moment. Just give this a stir, and then we're just going to leave this for about just 3 seconds. It's looking all good. It smells so delicious. And then I will be adding my oyster sauce, dark soy sauce, and cornstarch flour mix into my chicken and vegetable sauce, just to thicken it a bit, to make it more gravy like, It's looking all good and it smells so delicious. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share my videos to your friends and family. Please try this sauce. You will love it. Don't forget to drop down some comments for me to know how you did on this recipe. Just look at that. It's looking so good. So good. And the taste, it's irresistible. This is so amazing and it tastes so delicious. Just look at that. The sauce around this tastes so perfect as I want it. So our chicken and gravy sauce is ready, and it's ready to go with my coconut rice. Just look at that. This is so perfect for your friends and family. They would love this. Trust me, they are going to love this. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos to your friends and families so that they can be part of the Afracomes family. I love you all so much, but remember, God loves you best. Enjoy this recipe and stay blessed. Bye.
Show me there's nothing fake to me now.